quick break right now. Some of us have to go look at the mirrors on the wall, so to speak. I got to go to the bathroom, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back, and we're going to talk. We're going to do it a little different. We're going to actually talk about WrestleMania.
If you, while we're on break, I feel the need to warn you, if you are politically sensitive or politically biased, you might want to not listen to our rapid fire segment.
We're just throwing that one out there. We'll let you know about it later on, but this is the Balls in Your Court podcast. And welcome back to the Balls in Your Court podcast. No music for our intermission. We don't believe in putting the music for our intermission. We just come back after we get done using the restroom.
Surprise!
Luckily, our hands are not...
Wait. We had to get done using the restroom?
Yes, done using the restroom. Don't do it while you're in the restroom. We start hearing...
This is embarrassing.
We start hearing waterfall noises. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go.
If you listen carefully, you can hear Cortez shaking his head from Orlando right now.
And speaking about stuff that's been going down the toilet right now, we're going to talk about WrestleMania and wrestling in general. Some people might say the product's going down the toilet, but this is the biggest event of the calendar year for wrestling and wrestling fans. So we're going to discuss WrestleMania. What number are they on now? 31.
Same age as me.
This will be 31, but yet there's no numbers, no Roman numerals this year on the WrestleMania sign. Only a play button. Because they said they want to make this the most interactive WrestleMania on social media of all time. I'm like, whatever. Just give me something to enjoy. Well, this year we got, this year the pre-shows, I don't know if they're doing both of these matches on the pre-show, but I know the pre-show starts at 5 o'clock this year. WrestleMania don't start until 7, so they're doing a 2-hour pre-show in which I think they're doing the tag team championship match, which involved the tag team champions of Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus the Usos versus Los Matadores versus... Who's the other tag team that I'm missing? I know there's one more, but I can't think about it right now off the top of my head.
Is it Goldust and Cody?
No. Goldust and Cody have broken up.
Oh, that's right. It's been a while.
Yeah, they've broken up. I can't think of the other. I know it's not Mizdow or the Miz because they're in the Battle Royal.
Probably the New Day or somebody else.
I think it is the New Day because I think it said if the New Day wins, they're going to end up invoking the
Freebird rule.
Yeah, the Freebird rule to where any two of them can
defend the belt.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you for finishing my thing. I'm trying to look up who's the other team in the match, but I can't find jack poop on it. It's amazing. You have your biggest thing of the year and you still can't find anything on it. But yeah, and then the next thing they're going to be doing during the pre-show is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which last year was won by Cesaro, and everybody thought was going to jumpstart Cesaro's push, and it did absolutely nothing.
That's why it's on the pre-show.
Exactly. So now I guess they're trying to put everything on the pre-show to make Roman Reigns look even stronger. Have you heard about his new entrance music?
No.
Yeah, Roman Reigns' new entrance music it comes on. It's The Rock's old theme, but it says The Rock's cousin during the pre-show, just so they could try to boost him up a little bit via that.
Jeez.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, really? I'm like, you people are just making up stuff. But now, so what's your take on the pre-show?
Honestly, it's kind of like everyone gets a trophy. WrestleMania's been doing this for years. They do it to get everybody on the card.
Yeah.
They always try and do it, trying to get everybody on the card type thing, and it usually ends up falling flat. I would rather watch a rerun of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, which this year the Hall of Fame inductees are, we get the Macho Man going in. That's the big name.
Inducted by his brother.
Yep. Is Lanny Poffo going to be doing it? Or no, Hulk Hogan. I thought Hulk Hogan
No,
was doing
Lanny Poffo is going to be accepting.
Oh, yeah, but Hulk Hogan's doing the inducting into
the only reason I'm watching it is to hear Lanny Poffo's speech. Lanny Poffo's a hell of a public speaker.
Well, that's good, though. I'm glad they're bringing in Lanny to do the to do that part. Who else do we have? We have
the living legend Larry Zbyszko.
Yep,
Long overdue.
Yep, Larry Zbyszko is going in. Diesel.
Who's inducting Zbyszko? Have they said yet?
I don't think they've said yet. I haven't heard, but I'm pretty sure it'll be one of those guys that one of those older.
Maybe Bruno Sammartino.
That would be good.
Arn Anderson.
That would be. I would love to see Bruno induct Larry in, especially with that's how Larry got his start into the company or into the business. That was his real big first push. Was with.
I'm just glad to see Larry Zbyszko finally getting his just rewards as a talent.
Yep, and then you got Medusa or Alondra Blaze. She's going into the Hall of Fame this year. I said it'd only be cool if she drives her monster truck to the Hall of Fame.
Medusa's long overdue.
Yep.
She's far better than some of the women they've put in already. I won't name names, send them on emails. But she's far better than a couple of them.
Yeah. But and now she's making a very successful living at monster truck driving. So it's very good. Now somebody already tweeted out to Dixie Carter that they need to have her come on TNA and throw her Hall of Fame ring into the garbage can, much like she did in WCW when she went over there. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Kevin Nash my sentiments exactly. Was never a huge fan of Diesel, cool dude.
But you can't talk about Kevin Nash's place in history or wrestling history in the last 20 years. Not mentioning Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah, because whether we like it or not, Scott Hall, they completely changed the industry.
Wrestling was a boring thing to the outsiders.
Yeah, and they made it where it became streamlined and headlined, and it was put in the forefront, so to speak, when these guys did their little thing.
All of a sudden, being a wrestling fan in middle school wasn't embarrassing.
Yeah, it was cool because everybody was liking it then, and everybody started wearing the shirts and stuff. Arnold Schwarzenegger is going into the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Because they're in Los Angeles, and
but
because
what
they
has
wanted
he
to
done?
put him in the celebrity.
What has he done?
Let's see. He punched somebody one time. Oh, who did he knock out? Oh, Triple H.
But what has he done besides that? Cyndi Lauper, who helped kickstart rock and wrestling in the 80s, is not in the Hall of Fame. Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
Yep. I think it's because of the California thing and everything like that, but he's going in this year. I'm missing somebody.
Connor the Crusher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to save him for last.
That's a PR move. I won't get into that. That's a straight PR move and a chance to get Daniel Bryan. But you're missing Tatsumi Fujinami.
Yes. He was one. And Rikishi. Rikishi's getting in just because of his big, gigantic hind end. This is the Hall of Fame of mediocre.
Well, you got Savage deserving and Zbyszko deserving.
Very much.
Nash, like it or not, deserves to be
Deserves it, yes.
But other than that, Rikishi, Tatsumi Fujinami is a legend worldwide.
Yep.
So I can see Fujinami, but Arnold, Medusa, I mean, they all have a place, but...
And the little boy, it's a PR move, but I'm glad they're doing it because... a lot of the stuff they're doing under this little boy's name is helping a lot. They've raised a lot of money. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, what they have done to start the Connor's Cure Foundation and everything has raised a lot of money for pediatric cancer. There's
so much, when you come back to the talent, there's so many people who are not in.
Oh, yeah.
We're missing the Bushwhackers.
Oh, yeah, the Bushwhackers. Yeah, ooh. You put them in before you put in the Freebirds. Good going.
There's so many great talents that are not in. You can look at your ravishing Rick Rude.
Yep.
You can look at the fabulous Freebirds.
Yep.
You can look at the crippler Ray Stevens from the 70s and 80s. There's so many great names that have not been put in. Even if you want to go the celebrity route, Cyndi Lauper has still not been put in.
Yeah.
When's Muhammad Ali going to go in?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
when are they going to put in Liberace?
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, for God's sake. These guys had...
Gladys Knight. There's so many people that, in every aspect. Owen Hart.
Yep, Owen.
That have not been put in. The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Mm-hmm. There's so many great tag teams and so many great wrestlers that have not been inducted.
And next year you'll get guys like probably the Undertaker will go in next year because of where they're going to be at.
The Freebirds next year should go in.
Yeah, Freebirds.
Dallas. The Freebirds don't go in Dallas. They're never going in.
Yeah, you got Dallas, and then you got if they come to Orlando the following year, you got Orlando where you'll be able to put them in as well too.
But the Freebirds,
definitely should be going in
Dallas.
Yeah, they should be going in Dallas.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, they definitely should be going in soon.
Definitely Dallas, Texas. The Freebirds would go in.
Yeah.
You would think next year. I mean, the potential front runners next year.
Taker,
the Fabulous Freebirds.
Yeah.
Rick Rude got huge in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, coming off last year's class, that was phenomenal with the Warrior and Jake Roberts.
It's
a hard class to top.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never really know.
But I'll probably watch a little bit of it tonight. Probably I'll be like you and try to catch the Macho Man part of it, just to see that. I have to record Saturday Night Live tonight as well, because The Rock will be on Saturday Night Live hosting again.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. For
WrestleMania, of course.
Yep, and somebody asked him if he's going to show up, and he's like, well, you just need to watch the network. So that probably means he's going to show up tonight at WrestleMania. No,
it doesn't. That doesn't mean that. It just means he's teasing that so you watch the network.
He'll be there. And in all likelihood, he'll probably be there. But okay, Now we'll talk about the main card of WrestleMania. Who out of all these matches, they'll probably start off with Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. Not a lot of matches though this year.
No, they'll probably start off.
Or do you think they'll start off with the ladder match?
I think they'll start off with a ladder match. Try and start it off with a bang.
Yeah, the Intercontinental title ladder match, which includes Bad News Barrett, he's the champ, against R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, and Daniel Bryan. But don't be surprised if there's a surprise entrant into the match. Because with the rumors that they were saying about Sheamus coming back, they said that he was probably going to come back during the Battle Royal, but I don't think you would bring him back during the Battle Royal if you're having it on the pre-show. So, in all likelihood, look for Sheamus to be injected into this match.
Yeah, he's been out for almost a year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been out for a good long while, and they've been promoting him on TV, but he hasn't came back yet. So now we think this will be the time that he comes back, and I think they want to start a program with either him or Daniel Bryan, or him and somebody else that's in this match as well, or they want to start the Daniel Bryan Dolph Ziggler kind of set up here as well.
That should have been a match on.
Yeah, that should have been a specific one-on-one match. You could have took the title off of Barrett and put it on one of them guys and had that match. That way, the Intercontinental Championship would have really meant something, because you have two of the guys that are beloved by the fans right now that they would be going at and give some prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, but hey, last year it wasn't even defended on the show. So.
No, last year it wasn't even there. I think the last time it was defended successfully on the show. Yeah, it was pre-show last year with The Miz.
Yep.
Winning it last year. I think the last time that an Intercontinental Champion has successfully defended his title at WrestleMania was when Chris Jericho defended it against William Regal. The last time that it was successfully defended. But hopefully this match gives it a little bit more prestige.
Yeah, I see him opening with that, just to get it out of the way. Then probably going to Rollins and Orton after that.
Yep, which is going to be one of those matches where I think they give Randy the rub, especially if they're going to put off Seth Rollins as cashing in the contract at the end of the night, like a lot of people think that it is going to happen. But you'll be able to tell what's going to happen by whoever wins this match. If they give it to Rollins, I don't think he cashes in. I think he'll cash in, but I don't think he'll cash in successfully. If they give it to Orton,